Folks all over the country feeling the loss of Robin Williams, one Preston comedian. Well, he is especially taken back by the news of the death because he just talked to him 2 weeks ago. Northern Utah specialist Mike Anderson explains why he says Williams never turned away from his comedy roots.
Can I give you a hand?
Oh, no, dear, I don't need a hand.
Many of us may remember Robin Williams from his roles in movies like Mrs. Doubtfire or Good Morning Vietnam.
The nicer he was, the more I'm like, I'm very impressed.
But Todd Johnson says when he met him just a couple of weeks ago, he was more like a comedian just hanging out backstage.
I always like to meet people that are famous and have succeeded and stuff like that, but I don't want him to be a jerk. You know, and he was unbelievably nice.
It happened at the Throckmorton Theater in Mill Valley, California, a place that Williams had frequented over the years. The club announced on their Facebook page today that they canceled all shows to take time to remember the comedian and actor.
I've always been a big fan of his.
Johnson says what impressed him even more, that Williams took the time to watch the show and simply enjoy the laughs.
When I came off stage, there was a bunch of comics standing backstage, and he was right in the middle of them. And he goes, "Holy cow, you did an awesome job, and you made me laugh so hard. Thanks, I needed that."
There's another chapter for the book.
It was a big night for him, making that comedy legend smile, who had also given him so many laughs throughout his lifetime.
At least I can pay you back one that out of all the ones you've ever given me.
Coming from small-town Preston, you can imagine that was a pretty big night for Johnson, and a very sad day yesterday as he learned that Williams had died.
No.
It's always that. The people that make you laugh the hardest is always the saddest clown. And in this case, that was the truth.
Johnson says it was no surprise that Williams struggled with depression, but he says instead of remembering the one day Williams lost that battle, he hopes everyone will instead be grateful for the many days he lived and entertained us all.
You need to really commend him on how many days, every single day, that he fought that fight and won. That day he didn't. And I'll miss him.
Mike Anderson, KSL 5 News.